Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the CG07 Granner Saber Tomica from Tomica Kizuna Gattai Earth Granner. Basically this is the control car for Saber Panther, I think it is. But obviously he's not out yet. So they did release the car and they've also done a vinyl for Granner X, but no robot to put him in. So we're going to take a look at the car. Of course we will take a look at it in the Earth Brace and the Earth Handle. And then I'm just going to try him out in Leo Cheetah, just because I'm guessing it doesn't know what robot it's in, so we'll just put it in and we can at least get the sounds. And then later on this month, it's either late this month or early next month. I think it was originally supposed to be late this month, but it may have got pushed back, or at least my Amazon Japan pre-order did, to early next month when Saber Panther comes out. And then, of course, we'll check out the car with that when that toy comes out. But packaging pretty standard. It looks like we do get the Earth license for Granner X, which is pretty cool. And then it just shows you, of course, how it works with the roleplay toys, and how, of course, it will work with Saber once he comes out. Batteries are included, so not really anything exciting going on in the back. I'm going to go ahead, get this out of the packaging here, and we'll take a closer look. So here is the car out of the packaging. You can see it says Granner Saber on the side. Pretty cool. Black car with a little bit of gold accent, a little bit of silver back here. This is where the speaker is. Does have a QR code on the bottom. And then has an on and off switch right here. So if we go ahead and turn it on. So that's pretty much it. It's about 4 or 5 sounds before it cycles around again. That's pretty much all that it does on its own, honestly. Go ahead and turn it off again. I wanted to show off the Earth license real quick, because that is included here. So you can see that this is the Earth license for Kakeru Kumaneko. I always like the little graph down here. It's like the guy by himself is the Granner, then we have the Core Granner, then we have the Gal Granner, and then the robot is the Earth Granner. It's like a nice little cheat sheet. And it just shows the versions for each for him. And then if you go around to the back, again, because they have those name badge cards on the show that also kind of work like smartphones. It's weird because they're like paper thin, but this is the kind of tech specs here. So it has stats for power, speed, defense, and technique. And it just says Earth Granner Saber Panther. So pretty cool. But then it's got phone, I guess YouTube messages. I don't know. But it's pretty neat. It's kind of a thick, pretty durable cardboard. So it's neat. I just wanted to show it off. We now have 3 of these. So I think that's pretty cool. Should be getting one for Joe eventually, I would imagine. His car will probably come with one. So I'm going to say let's go ahead and check it out in... we'll just do Leo first, and then we'll try the other robots. Alright, so sorry, I should clarify. When I said we'll try it in Leo first, I just mean I want to try it in each stage. If you look at the card, just to bring this back in for a reference, this is the Core Granner. I want to try it in a Gal Granner, because as far as I know, the card does not know what it's connected into. So at this stage, it should play the same sounds in this, in Eagle, in Saber. Then when you eventually have it as an Earth Granner, it should play the same sounds. It won't know which robot it's actually connected in. I did also want to try holding this down, just out of curiosity. Oh, you know what? I turned it off. Haha, that's going to make a difference. Alright, so it does not have a change. So it sounds like Eagle to this day is still the only one that gets to wear 2 different kinds of pants. It has sounds for both the cheetah and the shark. Usually when you hold it down, it lets you cycle between. So it sounds like Saber is going to be sticking with Panther pretty much the whole time. But let's go ahead, put it in here, and see what sounds we get. So you can tell it's making the sounds for Saber even though it's in Leo, because it's not a pin system. It's just, it tells it what sounds to get out of the car. But I like the growl sound. That's pretty cool. I can't tell. Have we gone all the way around already? There we go. Okay, so that's it. That's all the sounds for that. Pretty cool, though. I like the sounds. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Cheetah pants so that we can get the robot sounds. All right, I'm going to go ahead and connect this now so we can get the new sounds. And I'm going to angle this up. I love how every Kakeru line reading is so incredibly dramatic. I think we've gone around again. Yeah, there we go. It'll only do the actual like combination sounds if you unattach it and reattach it. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. That should be the same sounds we'll get eventually when Saber Panther does come out, because it doesn't know what robot it's connected in. But pretty cool. It's nice that you can get the sounds ahead of time since the car released really early. Next up, we'll try it in the Earth Brace. So there you go. There's the transformation jingle. If we do it again. So there's the little attack jingle there. I think that might have gone around. Yeah, I think that's already all of them. So there you go. There are the sounds with the Earth Brace. Mostly it's the transformation sound and then the kind of special attack sound, but you do get some pretty cool extra phrases in there as well. Next up we have the Earth Handle. Now I'm pretty sure he mostly uses it as a sword, so that's what I'm going to show off, but let me zoom out a bit here and angle this up. There we go. Alright, so we change it to the sword. Then this comes out. Flip this out. And then we grab the handle. So I'm pretty sure these are the same sounds from when it was connected to the brace. Yeah, they're the same. Alright, so I guess what I'll do next, I'll show you, even though I think he primarily uses the sword, we'll show off the gun mode real quick as well. Why not? So this goes back up, and then so that's pretty much it. Go ahead and pop this back in. And then you just pop this off like this. So pretty cool attack sounds, and you can get the phrases that you would get from the... So if you have this but not the brace or vice versa, you can still get the phrases from the car that you don't get in either the robot or animal mode. So I think that's kind of cool. Those extra couple phrases are exclusive to the roleplay weapons. So this one's pretty fun. I definitely think it's worth adding to your collection. The car itself looks great. Color scheme's good. The black with the gold and the silver, very sharp. The sound effects are great just for the car alone. Also for the animal and the robot. Has a little bit of lights as well. Plus you have functionality with both the roleplay weapons, which is really fun. So, also the Earth license. I can't forget to mention that. It's a fun little goofy thing to throw in, but I think it's neat, and I'm sure kids probably love it. But in any case, for these things only being around $10 and having both lights and sounds, I think it's pretty fair price for what you get. It's kind of just like a Rider Sentai gimmick in that respect. And honestly, you could buy just one of the robots and get all the sounds out of the car, because it doesn't know which robot it's in. It just knows it's in the robot, so it gives you those sounds, or it's in the brace, give you those sounds, or it's in the handle, use those sounds. So it's kind of neat. Like, you could literally just buy one of each and then all of the cars and get all of the gimmick, all the sounds out of the gimmick, which I think is kind of neat. But I do think the robot's going to be cool. It's weird to me that they released this so much ahead of everything else, almost a full month before the robot itself that this is supposed to go with. I don't understand why they didn't all come out at the same time. But I will say that Takara Tomy is very strange with the way they release their products. With Bandai, they're actually pretty good about, if it comes out in the show this week, the toy comes out that week, because they assume the kid sees it in the show, wants to go buy the toy, happens at the same time. Takara Tomy doesn't really care. I think the show came out in like or maybe it was very early April. Then the toys didn't come out till like mid to late April. This character's been on the show for at least a month now. This car came out, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago. the robot is still not out yet. I think the robot comes out either next week or the week after. So it's very strange to me the way they do this. I don't know why you wouldn't put the toy out when he appears in the show, because to me that makes sense. And I always thought that Bandai was smart for doing that. I mean, it must not be a problem because I assume Takara Tomi's still selling these things. So I got this from Amazon Japan. HLJ, for whatever reason, where I usually buy most of my stuff, has not been putting this out, or like sometimes they'll put out stuff way after it comes out and it's for a limited time. So if you're looking for Earth Granner stuff, Amazon Japan is your best bet. Or I've even seen it pop up later on like Mandarake for like half price. I don't know if someone's buying it and then changing their mind, but I'm seeing stuff on Mandarake for like half price or 3/4 of the price. So if you just want to wait a little bit, you could probably find it on there. But I mean, these things are usually around $10, maybe a little less before shipping. And like I said, I feel like for what you get, that's fair. It's a fun little card, nicely painted and detailed, lights and sounds. I have no complaints. So I definitely recommend adding this one to your collection. And later on this month, when Saber Panther finally does come out, I'm going to want to add that robot to my collection as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.